Okay, so we just got word that the guests aren't actually coming for another 2 days. This can happen sometimes. It just really depends. Depends how flexible the boat is and all the rest. But so the plan is everything has been prepped for the 40 item 24-hour menu. So I need to pop it back in the freezer before it defrosts properly, and I'll get it back out in another couple of days. So standing by and carry on as usual, cooking for crew, and get a few other jobs done, a bit more prep maybe, see how we go. Okay, so we've got a pilot on board, or he's come on board already, but Schmidt's going to explain what a pilot is and why they come on board.
So we are just exiting the area here, JLP behind us. We are coming out the anchorage, so we took the pilot on board and the pilot boat is escorting us. This is to make sure we're coming in and out the anchorage in a safe way and that we're also respecting the marine environment.
So we actually just got word we're heading to, are we heading to St Tropez? Where are we heading?
Heading to St Tropez.
There you go. Okay, so we're heading to St Tropez, picking up the anchor and standing by. So we are cruising into St Tropez. I've just been told actually we moved here because the weather is meant to turn really bad again. As you saw a couple of days ago, the weather was horrible where we were in Antibes there. So we are heading into this big bay in St Tropez, rhymed, to hide out for a day. And then hopefully we're heading to Monaco in anticipation for the Grand Prix. Which would be super cool, but I'm gonna get the drone up and check what's going on. There's a massive go fast boat over there, which you can probably hear. So yeah, I'll show you around St Tropez, maybe not the land because there's no tender runs, but I'll get the drone up and show you about. Okay, so we are here with Courtney, lead of service, and she's going to tell you a little bit about how that works, what she does, and kind of just run through a little bit of everything just so that you can get a bit of an idea of what a service is like on board and what we can actually provide to the guests. So she's going to run through cocktails, makes coffees, basically anything that you want. In terms of drinks and food, she is the one to go to.
All right, hi, I'm Courtney. I'm from Mozambique and I'm lead service on Modi Yacht Project X. My responsibilities pretty much entail overseeing all the meal service, cocktails, wine, cigars, beach setups or excursions, anything guest related is my responsibility. This is our pantry. This is where I spend most of my days and nights. And it's a really great place to work. Out here you see we've got some of our menus and checklists. This is our wine menu. We have an extensive list of wines on board. Some are displayed in the main dining, which you'll see just now, and the rest are kept downstairs in the bond store. We've got juice, cigars, sorbet, ice cream, whiskey, cognac. This is our a la carte menu for this next charter specifically. They really like to order off the menu pretty much 24 hours a day, so we like to have a bit of an extensive menu for them to choose from. Cocktail-wise, we can pretty much do any cocktail on board. We generally get a preference list before each charter with the spirits, wines, snacks, and everything that the guests like. So we'll stock up. We have a house cocktail menu which changes all the time. We'll design a house cocktail menu for you specifically according to your preferences. We pretty much have everything on board, so the world is your oyster.
Lovely.
This is the entrance to our main dining area. We're actually on upper deck, but that is where we have most of our meal services. Generally always breakfast, and then lunch we like to move around the boat, and then dinner up here as well, depending on the number of guests. These are our lunch and dinner service checklists. So it has all of our roles here. It's designed to be lead with another 3 service girls, but sometimes when there are lots of guests, we need help from housekeeping. So they'll come up, I can quickly assign them a role if it's last minute, and they know exactly where to go. So the positions on the table starts from 1, which is at the head of the table, and works its way around clockwise, and you can see exactly what roles you have. If you're on wine, water, bread, petit fours, taking dessert orders, anything, you can find nice and clear up here. We can seat you pretty much anywhere on this boat, which is pretty incredible. We have teak tables that we can set up and we make them look really beautiful. So the sun deck, bridge deck, and swim platform are a little bit more intimate. They are slightly smaller areas, but it's quite nice for when you have a smaller amount of guests. And then we can do the beach club door, main dining for bad weather or even private dining. Main deck aft in front of the projector is always a great time. We've done a sushi bar on main deck bar. Yeah, we can seat you anywhere, which is exciting.
Awesome. So we're going to head down to the main deck, which has 2 of the dining areas, and the rest are actually a little bit packed away at the moment because the deck crew, there's some bad weather outside. So we're going to take you down to these.
So just through the library, we have our main dining area, which is not used as often as we would like, but especially for bad weather days, it's a really beautiful place to eat. You've got the stunning wine fridges there. The first 2 are red, second 2 white, the third rosé, and then the last 2 champagne. And we have a much bigger selection downstairs. So this area we use less often. This is mainly for supernumeraries, so nannies, security, sometimes the children. But it's also a nice intimate spot, especially for business meetings. If it's a bit more formal, this is a good spot to be.
Perfect. I think that covers it. Courtney was really nervous, so she did really well. Thank you so much for... It's actually, we finished work an hour ago, so she's given her time. So I appreciate it, and hopefully you guys enjoyed it. And next up is the masseuse, so I'm going to show you what she's up to.
Let's go through to the spa. Okay. I'm Tanith. I'm from South Africa and I am the spa stew on Project X. So on the boat,
Clara, I believe you're the
on Project X, we offer a variety of treatments. I have facials available to the guests, massage varying from hot stone to lomi lomi to aromatherapy to even lava shell. And then I do also offer additional treatments like your lash lifts, brow lamination, any nail treatments, body scrubs, wraps, you name it, we do it. And then I do also have an aesthetic background, so then if the client would like a more intense facial analysis or advice or even product recommendation, we do that as well. So these are just a few of the products that we have on board. We have Eve Taylor, which is one of my favorite brands. Sorry, I just touched that. Which is one of my favorite brands. It is one of my favorites because you have a big variety of products from this specific range. So I get all my essential oils from there, but then as well as my body creams, body oils, and then we also have our eSpa, which is a bit more universal, but also it's easy to use on any skin type, any person, pregnant, breastfeeding, and it feels just amazing on the skin.
Thank you to Tan for giving the time. We are about to pick up charter, so I appreciate her time. And if you'd like to know more about what she offers and some of the products and a bit more in-depth conversation, then just throw it in the comments and hopefully we can answer some of those questions.
Bye.
Okay, so we just got word that the guests are going to come tomorrow. The weather is not great at the moment. As you can see, it's blowing up to 50 knots. We're in St Tropez and we have to, I believe, head to Monaco. It's crazy out here. That was all we have for today, and then tomorrow we will get ready for a lunch and dinner. So see you tomorrow. Due on Prix this week during the charter, so he's going to be trying to capture some stuff, but he's going to tell you what we have today for crew lunch.
So crew lunch today, we have a red snapper Mediterranean salad. We had a beautiful provisions yesterday from shoreside, so we're trying to take advantage of all the fresh ingredients that have come through. So we got some almond olives, some fresh asparagus, and some fresh rocket, some really nice olive oil, and then finished off with some lemon. Then we got a nice chunky egg and avocado salad, finished off with some spring onions. We've got a really pungent tuna salad, lots of capers in there, lots of gherkins, lots of fresh dill, finished off with a nice lemon vinaigrette. And then onto a pasta salad, again nice and chunky, lots of fresh vegetables. We've got tomatoes, we've got cucumber, we've got mixtures of peppers, and then we finished it off with a yogurt dressing. And then onto the green salad, mixed green salad with some fresh peas, some hemp seed, sesame seed, pumpkin seed, and then a tahini and lemon dressing. And then in the oven, we've just got a nice creamy bacon pasta, just to heat up the guys that have been outside for a while.
The galley's a little too dark, but that is a rough idea of what the crew food looks like for about 28 crew. And yeah, mix it up every day, try to do a little bit something different. Stu's quite good at, you know, doing the Asian stuff, the curries and all those kind of things. So yeah, do a little mix here today. Okay, the day has arrived where the guests are coming and we are all set and ready, as you can see. So we'll try to keep you updated, but we are looking good. Pool's full, crew ready. Let's go. So I hope you enjoyed this week's episode. Next episode is going to be introducing the new chef. I know you all had in the comments who you think it might be. So yeah, stay tuned for that. And I also go on my rotation off, so I'll be exploring Europe, and I got some really cool ideas. I want to show you around, take you on a tour through Monaco, and yeah, a few other bits and pieces. Not really sure yet, nothing planned. I'm not going back to Australia, I know that. And right now I'm going to leave you with some content from the Monaco Grand Prix. I didn't get a chance to get off the boat because we're on here having lots of parties, but I wanted to just thank Lucas. I'm going to tag him in the links below. He's a fellow yacht chef. He was nice enough to send some footage. Tristan, which is the captain of 50 meter Moria, great guy, good friend of mine. He sent me a bunch of stuff. They actually had the paddock club on board the yacht, so some cool stuff there. And of course, Jared Watney, which you all know. He's got a great YouTube channel, Ocean Air Media he runs now, which is creating content for super yachts all around the world. So definitely check him out. But that's it for now. Check out the Monaco Grand Prix through their eyes and what I didn't get to see. Hope you enjoy.